Hi, this is Tiff Howie from Sunseeker Brokerage, coming to you today from Villamora Marina in sunny Portugal to show you one of our latest brokerage listings. We're here on board a 2012 Sunseeker Portofino 48 named Spion Kop. Let's take a look. So here below me is the hydraulic platform. So you press a button and this whole platform here goes down into the water. There is a tender garage just in here and we'll show you that opened up shortly. But the nice system on this is the tender roller recovery system. So when your garage is open, you press the button, your tender comes out, down into the water for easy launching. You've got a hydraulic telescopic passerelle in here. So again, press a button and that comes out with easy to use lifting handrails on there as well. Stainless steel grab rails and deck plates built in. Stern docking winches on this starboard and port side. Let's take a look up in the cockpit. Moving up into the main cockpit area, the first thing to show you is this large sunbed. So this is going to take 2-3 people quite happily. It's lovely deep backed cushions and a great space to enjoy the sun. Also handily, directly above, we have an electric opening sunshade. So this opens out fully. It's going to just give a really practical element to your sunbathing here. It also closes up fully and retracts completely into there, so when you're not using, it's totally out of the way. And now walking further forward, we find the main seating area. So we've got a large L-shaped seat, teak table here. So this is set up in a drinks configuration. And then when we pull these two supports out, we can open the table out fully for full dining alfresco style. You've got the wet bar situated over on the starboard side. So in here we've got a CDA electric grill, a large Waco cool box in there as well, and then a sink with hot and cold mixer tap in here and drainage built into the gel coat there. Storage underneath both sections here, and also an ice maker located in there, so that's going to keep your drinks nice and fresh. There's Fusion sound systems built into this cockpit, so you've got speakers on each side and controls on the main helm position. And in terms of helm position, we've got this lovely co-pilot seat up here, so this is going to take 2 people, 3 at a push, and it's higher up than the other seating area, and that gives you really good visibility. So if you are acting as co-pilot, you're going to be able to keep an eye on the waters around really easily, but also maintain a conversation with your guests in the lower seating area as well, and with your pilot. And then moving over onto the pilot seat, you've got a seat here that will also take 2 people. This is on a bolster, so you've got lovely visibility, and when this sunroof is open you're going to be able to see right over the windscreen there. It's IPS engines. So you've got 2 Volvo Penta IPS engines, and they're controlled here with this joystick, and that's going to give really fantastic manoeuvrability. You've also got the option to drive with conventional throttles and the wheel, but this just makes getting in and out of your mooring a dream. You've then also got bow thruster just here, which is another handy button to have. You've got a Raymarine E120 colour chart plotter, Raymarine depth sounder and speed gauge, an autopilot Raymarine again down here, and the control for the Fusion sound system upstairs. So there is a separate control for this downstairs as well. Raymarine VHF radio, and then your general instrumentation. So your rev gauges, your fuel tank gauge, rudder position indicator, compass. Engine hours on this particular boat are less than 300, so very little use and great maintenance. And let's take a look down into the accommodation now as well. Heading down into the main accommodation area now, you've got this door that closes up to fully enclose this and lock if you need it. And then we step down. Starboard side, you've got your saloon seating and dinette. So this table here folds out and goes from drinks table to dining table. You've got this lovely silver oak interior wood finish, and that's matched in really lovely with these laminate cupboard doors. The seats here are leather and high backed and very, very comfortable. Your electric controls are really handily located up here, so you can turn on your main switches from here, You've also got options to control your generator. You can start that from here, check your status of your batteries, turn your charger on and off your battery charger, but it's all just really handily located right there for you. Storage built in an additional 3 cupboards along here, and then additional storage and access to the Harden Karman system, the Glomex TV aerial, and just a bit more storage in there for you. The condition of the interior of this boat is absolutely stunning. You can tell she's been very, very well looked after. You've got controls for air conditioning located just here in the saloon, and there's also additional controls in both cabins. Let's take a look over in the galley side now. So galley is located directly opposite on the port side, and this is just a very well put together galley. So we open this up and this slides inwards, and you've got a sharp combination microwave, storage built in on those cupboards there, and storage here, and you've got your Sunseeker crockery built in there, and that's in support, so when you're at sea this is always going to stay very stable and not move around when your boat is. Underneath we've got a large refrigerator, and then a stainless steel sink with mixer tap for hot and cold running water there, as well as some more storage here for cutlery, and then just general storage in these 2 cupboards. Let's take a look in the first of the 2 cabins now. So now we're in the first of the 2 cabins, and this is the VIP guest cabin. This is located at the fore, and we've got a scissor berth configuration with the beds. So before we move the beds together, I'll just point out some storage underneath. So you've got 2 drawers located in here, and then the beds will move together on each side to make a full double if needed. So you can have 2 single configuration or a full double, whatever works best for you at the time. There's more storage built in on each side of the berths here. So we've got 6 lockers above the beds, and these again are the laminate finish in this lovely off-white, which really matches very well with the silver oak wood finish as well as the lighter linings. You've got portholes to each side, and these have inset guards, so you can have these open and make sure that nothing creepy crawly is going to come in the evening. And a TV built on to the forward section there. This is a Samsung. You've got your air conditioning control here, and then just behind this door we've got a full hanging locker. So lots and lots of room for storage in this cabin. And the VIP cabin has its own ensuite as well, so this particular boat is 2 cabins with 2 bathrooms, which is just very practical. So we're in this first ensuite now. We've got electric WC, mirror fronted storage units built into here, sink with hot and cold mixer tap and storage underneath, and then the shower is just ahead of me here, and this has got a closing circular door, and that's going to keep that nice and dry outside and the water contained in that shower area. Let's take a look in the master cabin now. We've moved to the aft of the accommodation area now and found the master cabin. And this boat, because of the IPS systems, means that you can move this cabin to the back and get full width, which is going to create a huge bedroom for you. So we've got this lovely island double bed with storage and bedside cabinets built on each side. You've got your air conditioning control just here, switches to turn off the lights in this main area, so you don't have to get out of bed to go to the door and turn on the main light. Reading lights, 2 large windows on each side, and these also have opening portholes, again with inset guards to go in there. Lovely leather sofa over on this port side as well. And then when we move over to starboard, we find a large hanging locker just here. This is mirror fronted, and then storage built in on this starboard side, and this has got a lovely vanity unit in there as well, which is mirror bottomed, and then 4 large drawer units with shelving built into here. You've got a large Samsung TV built on to the wall directly opposite the bed, and then ensuite located just in here. If we open this up fully, you've got electric WC, you've got these lovely storage units which are mirror fronted, built in, electric point in there for shaver, opening blinds in here, and then again opening porthole with inset guard for there, sink with storage underneath, and then in here you've got the large separate shower, and this is just going to be super practical. It means that you're going to be able to close off this shower area without getting the rest of this WC compartment wet. So a really great feature about the cockpit on this Portofino 48 is the electrically opening sunroof. So we press the button, actually starts to open. This is carbon fibre, and windows built in as well, so it's going to let in lots of natural light even when it's closed. And then when it's open, it gives you full visibility to look straight over the windscreen and out onto the front corners of this boat. And it also just creates a really lovely sunshine space, so you can have this open or closed depending on how you want to use the boat on that day. Now I want to show you the tender garage at the back. So we press a button here. This is going to lift up hydraulically. And you've got a huge space in here to fit Williams 325. This particular boat comes with the Williams. And then you've got your roller recovery system built into there, as well as just a great space for the tender. It's also great for additional storage. And when you want to use this particular tender, you just press a button and it comes out on the roller system, and when you're finished you press the button and the winch brings her back in again. Super easy launch and recovery. Now let's take a look at the engines. So underneath me here on the port side there's a handy locker that lifts up and gives you access directly into the engine room. So there's a stainless steel ladder, we step down and the engines are just on my left hand side. So in here we've got two Volvo Penta IPS 600s. These are diesel engines, 435 horsepower each, and just well renowned systems. Ahead of me is a Cummins Onan generator. This is an upgraded generator which is 9.5 kilowatt, and that's going to help to run your systems when you're not plugged into shore power. To my left hand side you've got your battery charger and general electrical systems, and everything is very easy access. So if you're getting in here for your general maintenance checks, you're going to do that very practically. There's also an electric automatic fire extinguisher system that's also located in here. And the last place to show you is the bow, and this is a lovely social area. So you've got this 3-person sunbed built into here, which is also got a raised back system, so you can have this raised up or laid flat, however suits you. There are drinks, cup holders built in to both sides, lovely wide side decks with rails built in, and nice heighted pulpit rails as well. So you're going to feel very at ease when you're walking up and down the side decks here. And that is Spion Kop. Thank you so much for watching. We hope you have found this informative. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comments section and we'll be sure to get back to you. Thanks for watching.